Good afternoon, everybody. Coming to you live from the east side of Flint, Michigan. I'm Shayne Hodges, and this is Flint for Real. And today I'm coming to you to basically give you an outline of what I'm doing with this show and what my goals are to have for our show and the contents we're going to have, and some of the issues we're going to talk about every week. And I'm going to try to have a variety of things to talk about, issues that everybody's dealing with every day in the city of Flint. And we want to try to have some people who are involved in the decision making, and just try to have from somebody who lives at my brother's keeper to somebody who's a longtime resident of the Durant Hotel. We're going to try to have a talk show about Flint. I want it to be interactive, and everybody to either join me on the show or on Facebook or wherever we can link up and try to build a network of people who have something to say and want to be heard about the things that they go through day to day. From my main issue that I'm still dealing with, and everybody in the city is, like it or not, is the water rates and the water quality. I've been contacted by Wayne State, and they told me that the water had high TTHMs as well as high lead in some areas, just in the recent switch. So there's things going on that we need to be aware of, and the risks and dangers for our children, the things that we need to do to prevent them, as far as from everything from what filters to what to eat to try to help get that lead out of your body. These are the things that we need to know, because this is our, every day. You only live once. Every day is all you got. So, if you can continue to be aware of things, the concept of my show is to bring everyone together who's either new on social media, Twitter, whatever, Instagram, and bring them together in some kind of a forum for everyone to bring their ideas and their problems and their solutions, because that's the point. We want to be a part of the solution from, the city of Flint, everywhere in the surrounding areas. I happen to be, I own a home in the community, and I love this city and all the things that it has to offer, besides the bad rep that it has. So, there's things that we need to know in the community and to help better the community and be aware of the community. It's time for, it's now or never. Stop being afraid and start being a part of the change that we need to have here. Because unlike other cities, Flint's unique. You can do anything in Flint. Everything started here. That's why there may be problems, but there's also solutions. Because the one thing that I've learned in my time in the city is everyone wants to help, and everyone has a genuine good about them. Of course, there's some evil and there's always bad people, but most of them really want to change and really want to be a part of a good life, doing good and feeling good about it. Because, as a part of the show, I want to network with everybody and get everybody who has a resource or a unique talent or tool or whatever, get together and share each other's resources. I want to be somewhere you can come to find what you need in the city, from, free food and clothes and diapers to, where's the best place to get an oil change on your car, because there's some places in the city you don't want to go to. And some people, have some places that will really take care of you, because at the end, what happened today is all that really matters. And what are you going to do tomorrow? These are the things we need to focus on. And with the new availability of social media, we can make some of these things happen, as far as your voice being heard at City Hall. Because, hey, if enough of us go down to the polls, we can definitely make changes happen. And, as evident in the recent election in the city, the power of the people, if we get together and vote, there's problems. There's nothing they can do about it. So I feel like the city needs to treat everybody the same way, as a part of the plan, a part of the process, not a problem or a situation that needs to be taken care of. Because the city, we are the city. If you pay taxes in this city and water bills, you are a part of the situation. So knowing if your water's clean and knowing if your government officials telling you the truth or just telling you what you need to know for a vote. That's the things that we're going to make sure you do know. Some of the things that, that, like I have to say, my main issue is the water rates. We seen the grand parade of Snyder and Mott and Flint coming together to pay for 9 months of water from Detroit, which they are now telling us we have to pay for, or they're going to shut off 3,000 people. So just think, out of the 30,000 customers that are being charged and paying their bills, the 10% that just are not paying for bad water are the ones that they're going to go after. And I just don't think that's fair, since the water for 9 months is technically paid for. We should all have a chance to have a test in our hands that says our water is safe to drink before we're charged for it. That's how I feel about it. And I'm sure a lot of other people will feel the same way. So, we all have different situations, we all have different feelings, and we all come from different cultures. And I want to build a bridge across all that and come together as a network of people for the people in this city, because, at the end of the day, this is who you live with, who you work next to, who your neighbors are, and this is who you should be a part of, everyday life. The things that affect everybody, you should be involved in. And that's what we're going to try to do here with All Points TV and Hashtag Flint, along with my show, Flint for Real. We are going to try to bring together the people who live in Flint now and the people who are going to be here, and just let their voices be heard, their opinions, their issues, and come together for a practical solution that can benefit everybody. Because I understand there's a master plan. That's fine. 50 years, 25 years, that's fine. But we also need an interactive plan that can be a part of helping our current situations and our current needs as a city. Because from the way it looks, even with Detroit water, we still have a super problem with the infrastructure. So these are some of the things that, we have to continue to be aware of. I just can't stand the fact that they give you a filter, pat you on the back, and everybody forgets about it. No, we can't forget that we were overcharged illegally. One of my first guests, Val Washington, has continued to fight about the illegal rate change. And it just basically, how are you going to shut somebody's water off on water they can't consume? I think we should have a pass, don't you? So, these are some of the issues that we can continue to rally, not protest, not anything. We just need to rally together and let our voices be heard, And the beautiful thing about Flint is you can sign a piece of paper and you're talking right there, city council. So your voice always has a chance to be heard. That's one of the things, if one of the end results we can do with our show is to have City Hall full of people who are listening, understanding what's going on, and speaking up about the concerns and issues with everyday life in the city. That's what we need, to be civically involved every day. And, we're creating a model for our children to watch us, and for our current situations to be the best as possible. Because it's a shame you drive through and some parts of the cities look brand new and other parts look like hostage situations, and that's something that has to be addressed quickly. And there are people out there, but they've just been locked away in their homes and trapped in these situations for years. It's time to give them some relief. And, whatever the people can do to come together and help, resources, volunteering, things like that, that's what we have to do as a community. So, it's just a brief message today to let you know what we're doing. You can contact us at hashtagflint.com or All Points TV. Or you can contact me personally on my Facebook page, Shayne Hodges, or at HodgesShayne@yahoo.com. So there's some things that we can do together. We're going to have a unique cast of people. We have cameramen from all parts of the city. We have Leroy Jackson, Art Woodson. We're all going to be an interactive team of people sharing and informing each other with current issues and things that we really need to understand, because we have a generation of people in Flint that are not being represented And we need to hear that voice. We need to hear the people that are just coming out of high school or just stepping into high school. Because all these changes that we are talking about so casually are affecting their future. So let's give them something like we had in Flint. Because when I was young in Flint in the 90s, I went to Hamady and everything was great. The city of Flint had more schools than anywhere. They were all, what was it, double A? I think the city of Flint had a double A high school football team. These things need to come back. People need to stay here and build here and not run away because of the lead bullets or the lead water. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. I hope you like and share, subscribe to the page. Thank you. Have a great day.